Yo, what is up, everybody? And welcome back to another Madden 21 online CFM game. It is time to kick off the 2024 regular season here in the Premier Madden League. It is year 5 of this online connected franchise, and it's going to be for sure the final season of this online franchise for Madden 21 before we make the transition into Madden 22. So with that knowledge, I think it's quite simple for our Detroit Lions to shoot for the stars. Our preseason goal is to simply win the Super Bowl. We've got the roster, we've got the potential, we just got to put pen to paper. Of course, baby steps getting our way there. We have to start off with our week 1 matchup against the Tennessee Titans. And of course, the Titans with Derrick Henry will be a force. They also have Joe Burrow, who has developed into an X-Factor quarterback, not on Cincinnati, but on Tennessee. So that's going to be a dynamic duo to watch out for. Tennessee is a solid squad. They have 2 AFC Championship game appearances in the 4 years of the CFM so far, including last season, where they were eventually dropped off by the Buffalo Bills. Yes, the same Buffalo Bills who are now 3-time defending Super Bowl champions in this league. The only way Buffalo does not get that 4-peat may be up to our Detroit Lions. But like I said, baby steps. Let's just take it one game at a time. Here we are at Nissan Stadium to get the season going. We are underway. A beautiful day in Tennessee for some football to be played by the Detroit Lions and the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee starts with the ball first, and yeah, they'll go with Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry will get a solid gain, and yeah, they'll go with Derrick Henry again. I think that lets you know what the game plan's about to be. Henry one more time on 3rd down. That's close to a first, but referee says a yard short. What a tackle by Jeremiah Moon against one of the biggest, toughest backs to bring down in the league, and that's going to force a Tennessee punt. Tennessee had the option to go for it there, but from their own 34-yard line, first drive of the season, they'll just chill out, take it easy. We're not going to do the same. We want a shot right away, and we've got it. DJ Uiagalelei, now a superstar in this league, trying to get an opening drive touchdown, trying to hit up Laviska Shenault, and that was nearly a beautiful play. Instead, on 2nd down, we target another one of our new weapons on offense, Cole Kmet, and Kmet, the tight end, nearly gets the first down. No huddle on 3rd and 1. It's DJ, wide open, Kmet for the touchdown. Welcome to Detroit. Cole Kmet flipping sides in the NFC North rivalry, a Chicago Bears throughout his career until now, and he scores a touchdown for us. And with all the weapons we have on the offensive end, if Cole Kmet is contributing as well, that's trouble for the rest of the league. Here's Derrick Henry right back at it. We haven't seen Joe Burrow even attempt to pass yet, as Henry's able to stretch for the first down. Now here's Burrow, bat snap, handles it, and he's able to find Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith, one of the many superstars on this offense. Jonnu at that tight end spot. They also have Garrett Wilson at the wide receiver position. That's a superstar that we got to worry about. Derrick Henry, of course, is the main one we are keeping all eyes on. So far, we've done a decent job of keeping Henry in check. There's Garrett Wilson making the reception, and we actually had an injury to Deshaun Hand. Deshaun Hand, as you guys may remember, missed our playoff game due to an injury in a late regular season game against the Vikings. He's back, and barely back at that. 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Got the time. Got his man. That's the rookie Hall. But as he falls down, no one touches him, and he's not going to get forward progress for the first down. It's 4th and 1 once again, and this time Tennessee's offense is on the field. Joe Burrow wants to pass. Burrow, middle. Oh, what a swat. Will Harris shooting the gap intended for A.J. Brown. Turnover on downs, and we nearly gave it right back. That was dangerous. Maybe feeling a bit too frisky. Maybe feeling the early game momentum a little bit too much, and now we suddenly find ourselves in a 3rd down. Unblocked man! Oh my. DJ never stood a chance. Well-designed defensive scheme by Tennessee will force the 3 and out by the Detroit Lions, and shaky punt at that. And one guy I did not mention during our whole off-season, preseason recap was we actually got Johnny Hecker, who is a superstar punter. So I mean, for whatever it's worth, we have Johnny Hecker. 3rd down and 6 for Joe Burrow and the Titans, just getting it off. Quickly, it's Henry! And Derrick Henry with the nifty maneuvers to get the first down, and Derrick Henry has jukebox in this league. You guys may remember Derrick Henry actually lost his abilities. He lost his X Factor ability at the end of Season 3 due to regression, but after a solid Season 4, Derrick Henry actually regained superstar status, and one of those abilities he got, that's definitely not Derrick Henry right there, was jukebox. So that's interesting. Third down. Here's Joe Burrow. Got time, and time's up. Oh, Joe Burrow, simply a coverage sack, and that's Jordan Burch. Jordan Burch coming off of a fantastic rookie outing. He was competing for Defensive Rookie of the Year, and if it weren't for all the highlights that DJ was bringing, I mean, Jordan Burch would have been the darling of the show for our Detroit Lions. And John Emery, look at him keeping his balance. John Emery coming off of a fantastic postseason outing. He's looking to carry that momentum. Kenny Galladay carrying us to the 9-yard line. Emery battling on first and goal. Early second quarter, not quite in. Second down, DJ. Gonna leave the pocket. Got some space. He'll take it himself. And Big Cinco down at the 3-man in motion. That is Chanot. And we'll go to Chanot. And unfortunately, Chanot is not going to get the blocking set up. And that'll force us to settle for the field goal. Tucker McCann up and good. An early 10-0 lead for our Detroit Lions. It's been a solid start, but of course, as you guys know, 10-minute quarters in this online CFM. I always like to just say that, not to remind you guys, but just to emphasize that these are very long games, and really sometimes you have to play conservative, you have to play smart, knowing it's such a long game. Like, you don't want to force all the action early on, because usually the team that forces the action, you know, you start playing with a fine line, and eventually you're going to get burnt. And we don't want to be that team, but at the same time, you know, we got to do what it's taking to win the game. And maybe we'll just let Tennessee dictate the pace as they run it with Henry for the 9th time already in this first half. Like I said, we already know what they want to do. We need to slow down number 2. Yes, Derrick Henry wearing number 2. And yes, Derrick Henry jumping over a man. They'll fake it to Henry on first down. Burrow rolling underneath. Jonnu Smith battling, solid yardage, a gain of 6. Now back to Henry. Derrick Henry got some blocks and got the first down. Henry one more time. Yes, it is outside, and he doesn't even need to make anybody miss. Don't gotta run anybody over. That's as easy as it gets, and the Titans scored a touchdown. Derrick Henry, as the game goes on, usually gains momentum, and that's when the defense gets tired. So as well as we've done so far, we gotta continue to keep our eye on the prize and make adjustments, right? Continue to adjust to what the Titans are doing, try to figure out what concepts they're trying to run as far as running the ball. We're also running the ball pretty well. John Emery nearly busted off the big one, needed that last block, but clearly Emery is a weapon for us. We are, you know, usually a pass-first team, but when we can run the ball like this, we've seen John Emery have fantastic performances, most notably that should have been 300-yard game against the Broncos last season. Here is DJ rolling out, pressure in his face, gonna go cross body and complete it. Amon-Ra St. Brown gets rocked, but he makes the catch. 2nd and 6, DJ, minute 24 left in the first half here, so we're gonna have to up the tempo just a bit. Now under a minute to go, 3rd and 7, DJ, got a pocket that's nice and clean, and he delivers the dime with that pocket deadeye to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who gets out of bounds, and that's actually going to be Tennessee calling a timeout defensively on first down. We'll stick with the same formation. Ty Chandler, oh man, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Chandler not going to get much. Now it's Emery back in the game, and look at all the clock being chewed here on purpose. Tennessee doesn't call a timeout, so we'll milk that clock, then call our first of 3 timeouts with 15 seconds left. That's plenty of time. Do we have the space to score the touchdown? Not on this play, so we'll call our second timeout with 11 seconds left after Chanot gets the run for about 2. 3rd and 6 out the tight formation. It's DJ. Quickly, got him again. It's Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet, welcome to Detroit. 2 touchdowns scored on the day, and it's by a man that wasn't on this roster about 7 or 8 months ago. Kenny Galladay, Shorter, Debo, you know, all of these guys, I think I'll put them on my fantasy team. Cole Kmet, not so much, but, you know, I think that speaks to how well-balanced of a squad that we have this year, as Joey Burrow is leaving and is going to slide down. I'll pad his rushing stats, but that's about it on the final play of the first half. But yeah, we haven't even mentioned Debo or Justin Shorter, right? Both of those guys are still in a position battle to see who's going to outlast as the number 3 wide receiver on our squad. Cole Kmet's trying to make a claim. That's shorter in motion there. And speak of him, and he shall fear. Ooh, Justin Shorter with a mega gain. DJ's having a solid start. 10 for 13 passing. Can we make it 11 for 14? Oh my, with a miracle pass? Yeah, but that's not going to happen as we try to get Cole Kmet second down. Here's DJ. Got his man. Oh, but Chanel, who is brought to this team as a receiving back, drops a wide open pass. Not what you want to see. Third down. Middle. Got him. It's a Monroe St. Brown. DJ with that 98 throw power, getting the job done. Of course, a Monroe with that 98 speed, and he's taking over. First one free, but he frees up the football from his hands, and that's a fumble as we just entered the red zone. We're kicked right back out as Derrick Henry gets the carry. All the momentum going our way, but that could truly shift the face of this game, and this can as well. Derrick Henry on the ground, maybe a bit too heavy of a workload. Kenny and Drake is in on 3rd and 3, and it's picked off. Jamie and Sherwood with space to run, in for 6, a pick 6 for Jamian Sherwood, the third-year safety, playing that sub-linebacker position that we talked about in preseason. We were going to promote him to that spot, see what he could do. Hey, looking like a good, so far a good adjustment, but you guys may remember Sherwood actually played really good in his first game in that sub-linebacker role in Season 3 when we had first drafted him. Whoa, that's picked off. That's Tracy Walker. That was a weird play. I actually double tap X to try to slide. John Emery is sliding away from the defense. Oh, what's going on right now? And it's all going the Detroit Lions' way. A pick 6, an interception for Walker, and that's John Emery untouched. And suddenly we have a 31-7 lead. Oh my goodness. It looked like that fumble was going to open the door wide open for the Tennessee Titans, but immediately after Derrick Henry got hurt, we just flipped the switch and really pulled away in this one. It's going to be Kenny and Drake running the ball. Drake says, who needs Derrick Henry? He's off to the races, getting away from Moon. Can he get away from right as well? Nearly did it, down at the 10. What a run. Now it's Evans trying to spell, I believe, Kenny and Drake, because Drake is back in one more time. No sign of Derrick Henry, but it's okay. It's all good. When Drake is running like this, that's actually not going to be a first down. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 at the 1 for the Titans. And Jonnu Smith at the fullback role there, able to run over to Deshaun Hand, who is still playing with a foot sprain right now, but he's playing admirably. Unfortunately, couldn't stop him there. Here's a 2-point conversion to keep it a 2-possession game. Burrow! Oh, with the heat on, he floats it in and gets the 2-point conversion. Good. So it's a 16-point game. A lot of time left in this one, but, I feel like we just gave up one big run right there. No reason to panic just yet as Ty Johnson. Holy cow! Ty Johnson, goodbye! No one's even going to lay a finger on him. And the Lions score right back. The Detroit Lions are scoring in big ways. A pick 6, a long run with Emery, and now a kick return. The big plays are simply going our way right now. And even when the Titans get a touchdown, it feels like they take 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Still no signs of Derrick Henry in this one. It looks like Henry's going to be out for the rest of this game. You guys saw the injury diagnosis. Henry could have came back, but it looks like the Titans are going to pull the reins on their superstar back, playing for the long 16-game season rather than trying to fight a losing battle against our Detroit Lions, as that's going to be Tennessee calling a timeout on 3rd and 4 from their own 31-yard line. Game's far from over, and this will help. Free play, and the Titans will get the first down anyways to Jonnu Smith, but that was Jeremiah Moon who was caught offsides. Moon at that outside linebacker role, trying to make some magic happen, maybe trying to make too much happen right there. We don't want to make it too easy for Tennessee. We've worked hard to build this lead. The last thing we want to do is fold up like a lawn chair, right? We got to make them work. We got to go into prevent defense and let Joe Burrow try to make the action happen, because Joe Burrow only has 77 yards passing midway 3rd quarter. He's got a good pocket here. He'll go to Jonnu, but look at Tracy Walker covering so much ground at that actually free safety position, I should say. And how about this desperate play call? 4th and 12. Burrow in as he throws, slapped and picked off nonetheless. Bobby Wagner off the tip. Wagner. Oh, Kenny and Drake. He wasn't the running back. It was Bobby on that play. Wagner for 6. And at 34 years old, Bobby Wagner looking as spry as ever. And the Lions continue to pour it on. A 4th and 12, deep, or not deep, like in their own territory. Tennessee didn't have to go for it there, but I guess they felt like, I suppose that was for the game. And I believe it was Jordan Burch that put the pressure on, forced the bad pass, and I was just simply going to swat it, 4th down, right? It's just what your brain's programmed to do. But Bobby Wagner said, I got bigger plans, and if Bobby's going to do that, then I'm not going to get mad at him for picking the ball off, okay? So now at this point, this is like borderline blowout territory, like given the rules of this league. We're probably going to have to sub our starters out if we get another defensive stop. If we give up another touchdown, then I think it's still a fair game. 2nd down, here's Burrow. Pressure right in his grill. That's Deshaun Hand. That's able to get some interior penetration. 3rd down and long. One more time for Tennessee. They've struggled on this down and distance so far. And Burrow's not going to make it happen. And that's Burrow injured. Joe Burrow, what a costly game this has been for the Tennessee Titans. Joe Burrow on the ground holding his back. They're already down their superstar back. We talked about how dynamic that duo could be. We've literally knocked both of them out the game cold. Along with dropping 45 on their heads with still a quarter to play, and you will notice that the backups are officially in the game. We actually have Caleb Williams, who was a rookie 2nd-round pick by the Eagles, but was left on the Eagles practice squad. And I was like, hey, Caleb Williams, 76 overall quarterback. Let's just bring him into Detroit, right? We still have Matt Stafford on the team, but I think truly if, let's just say, DJ gets injured, Williams might be a solid option for us. He has 92 throw power, and it's worth kind of finding out what Williams has in this environment, this kind of game. Might as well, right? While we have all the backups in. And, we're not going to go deep downfield, but we might let Williams throw a couple of short to maybe intermediate passes. Joe Burrow is still under 100 yards passing and also still in this game. He'll go over 100, and Joe Burrow still in the game. 30-point game, started the 4th quarter, and Burrow seemingly risking injury. The same Tennessee Titans team that pulled Derrick Henry. It seems a bit odd that they put Joe Burrow back in this one so he can take a beating like that. That's Okwara, who coughed the ball out of Burrow's hands as well. And Jamie and Sherwood, nice game he's putting together. He got the recovery, but that was definitely all Okwara. As at this point, we're just running the ball and not really having much success with it. We'll actually go screen pass here on 3rd down. Trying to get Ty Chandler some touches, but couldn't even get the ball to him. Looked like we actually had a solid play right there with the Titans bringing that defensive back blitz right there. Unfortunately, the screen passes sometimes on Next Gen are weird. Where like, they'll just let defensive tackles unblocked and they'll just get like crazy acceleration up the middle. So it kind of throws off the timing of screens sometimes. That's just something I felt like mentioning. I might as well, right? Like when we're in a 30-point game like this, we can talk about stuff like that, I suppose. As Derrick King took over at quarterback for a play, but now Joe Burrow's back in for whatever reason, right? Like, I wouldn't be having Joey B in this game at this situation, but hey, so be it. 4th down and 3, 6:20 remaining, and I guess Joe Burrow's trying to get a confidence booster after a truly rough first 3 quarters where he was about under 100 yards the entire time, and that's not going to help. 4th down, they go for it. They don't get it, and now it's Williams passing the ball here, and the 2nd-year tight end, Sam Laporta. With Cole Kmet on the team, Laporta and Payne Durham's roles have simply been vanished. But, in a blowout situation like this, they can find themselves some snaps. Ty Johnson getting quite a few carries, and that was the first one that really went well for us. And Twan Littleton! Oh my, anything but little at 269 pounds on his first career NFL rush, scores the touchdown. That's as exciting as a garbage time moment as you'll have. And Twan Littleton, welcome to the big stage. He's officially now more than just a preseason hero for our Detroit Lions. He is a guy for our team. What kind of guy? Besides in blowout situations, I don't know, but it's not the first time how about not the first time Jamie and Sherwood has picked off Burrow, and Sherwood reaching for the pylon, can't quite get it. Littleton trying to battle for the touchdown. He can't quite get it. It's going to be 2nd down and goal. Littleton again. That time it's easy for 6. Antoine Littleton for the 2nd time this game. Just like for the 2nd time this game, Jamie and Sherwood got an interception. And in these kind of blowout situations, it's a great opportunity for the offense to stat pad and make the game look not as bad as it was stat-wise. Like, Joe Burrow was stinking up the show, but if he puts up 200 yards in the 4th quarter, it looks all good. But I like to look at it as an opportunity for the defense to get their numbers as well, right? Like, Jamie and Sherwood, Eric Stokes, whoever wants to get their numbers can get them, man. Whoever wants to rush the quarterback, since the Titans are passing almost every single play, get yours. Hey, that's another forced fumble for Julian Okwara, technically. So we'll take that. Second down, Burrow under pressure. He'll have a man wide open. It's A.J. Brown. I mean, at this point, we've completely taken our foot off the gas pedal as far as like aggressive defensive play calling. Actually, I think I'm being overly aggressive right now with these all-out blitzes, and Burrow is going to pay the price again. Picked off by Micah Hyde, the backup strong safety, and Micah Hyde's like, all right, I'll get my stats as well. And Ty Chandler's going to get some. Ty Chandler's going to get a lot. In fact, Ty Chandler is going to get the whole haul. 80 yards, Ty Chandler on one play. And we simply can't stop scoring. Even when we pull the reins, we're up to 66 points. Maybe that preseason game where we dropped 98 against Tampa Bay wasn't so much of a fluke after all. Okay, I mean, this is a little bit of a fluke, all right? We're not going to do this every single game, and Julian Okwara is having one heck of an outing, but we can't expect this kind of success all year round. But for one game, I like the looks of our squad, man. I'll simply just say that I like what I'm seeing out here as Burrow floats it. That's Hall, the rookie out of Alabama, top 10 draft pick for the Tennessee Titans. They'll look to get him established in their offense throughout the season, and maybe that starts in garbage time here as Joe Burrow running all around trying to make a play. He'll throw it. Oh, that looked like it was going to Walker. Instead, it's actually going to be Hall that makes the reception here with a minute 22 remaining. Walker again right there, but I just can't quite get that pick as Burrow just gets it off. And, yeah, I'm like, you know, in these kind of situations, I like trying stuff out on defense. So you see, I'm really trying out, like, you know, a lot of man coverage looks and a lot of blitz looks. Right? I'm trying to see, like, how aggressive we really can get. I think eventually he's starting to diagnose these blitzes a little bit. But, you know, like I said, right, it's a perfect time to try stuff out in these situations defensively, where it's like, you know, the offense is passing the ball pretty much. It's just like, you know what, how far can you push the limits and find new defensive plays that you can use in meaningful situations, right? That's what blowouts are for, trying to find out key contributors on your team, which, by the way, I completely blew over that point where I was talking about it's not the first time our Lions found a guy in preseason that contributed into the regular season. I was trying to mention Tyquan Thornton in that situation, but the action just continues to unfold in our Lions' favor. We have tripled up the Titans' score. They scored cheesy last-second touchdown. Cool. Whatever. We'll just take this knee right here. I tried to return another kick there with Ty Chandler. I was like, hey, screw it, man. Let's just let Ty Chandler run. And that's just lost in the fold. We just happened to get a kick return with Ty Chandler in this game. We really did it all, right? And, I mean, at the end of the day, though, it only counts as one victory. We can triple up their score, but it doesn't triple up our win count or anything like that. Just one win. So GG's to the Tennessee Titans, and we'll just, you know, try to keep the train moving, right? So yeah, leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed this one. Subscribe for more Madden 21 gameplays. And I think, you know, nothing too flashy on the offensive end stat-wise, but I think defensively is where we really made our mark. The way they were passing the ball, we got a lot of sacks, got a lot of picks and stuff like that. So a lot to smile about on that front. So yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe for more Madden 21 gameplays, and I'll catch you guys next time for next week's game against Tampa Bay.